A lot of people are stuck in this weird state where life is good. You know, maybe you got good friends, roof over your head, food on the table. Life is pretty good. You can't really complain. But for some reason, you feel empty or you feel depressed, really. I think everybody gets stuck in this weird pocket at some point in time. Why do I feel this way when I have so many blessings? Something is not right, although it feels like it should be right. And what I've diagnosed it as is it's the lack of progress, the lack of acceleration. You know, when you're in a supercar, the exciting part is accelerating to 200 miles an hour. Once you're cruising at 200 miles an hour, it's really not that exciting. A lot of people are just stuck cruising at 50 miles an hour. Sure, the acceleration to 50 maybe kind of felt good, but now you're stuck in this weird cruising at 50 miles an hour, which is, you know, average, the speed limit, which is interesting. There's a specific cap at good. So what are we talking about today is that good is the enemy of great. A lot of people assume that good would be a stepping stone to great, but it's the opposite. Good is the death of great, because you can't have both. You have to give up good in order to get great. I would rather die with nothing than to die good, because if you die good, that means you never tried for great. First, I guess we should define what is good exactly. Good is what they pitch as the American dream. You know, you accelerate from kindergarten to you're 18, but you're not really accelerating. You're accelerating within the controlled, you are going to college and you're gonna get a good job, and this is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. And then you hit 23 and you have a good job, maybe you make $80,000 a year, and they tell you that's good, and it is good, but then that's it. And some people are completely content being good, but most people are really not content with good. You're just told, oh yeah, good is good, obviously, right? Everybody has these incredible dreams. You know, God gave you that vision for a reason. And don't get it twisted that great is not a monetary thing. The goal was never to be, like me, for example, a YouTuber or to be famous. The goal is to take your God-given talents and become great at them, to put what you were truly meant to do. And you're thinking about it right now, like, what are my talents? What makes me different from everybody? To become great at that and put that out into the world, not what the world tells you that you should be doing. And so how can we always strive for great? How can we make sure to escape this false sense of comfort that good, it keeps bringing you back, like, oh, it's not bad, it's not too bad, you know, life isn't bad enough. There's like a threshold. If life is just good enough, you're not in enough agony to strive for the next best thing. If your life is really then it's like, dang, I'm in constant agony. I need to strive for more. But if you get to this middle stage of good, it's like quicksand. It's warm, it's cozy, and it feels like there's no risk because you're grounded. Whereas everybody going for great is on a beam, you know, 1,000 feet in the air. But in reality, the quicksand devouring you. The first step to getting out of good and, you know, working towards great is you have to be scared. There has to be some kind of risk there. And that's why these paths split into good and great. The good path, you're not putting anything up. You're trading no risk for comfort, whereas the great path, you have to risk everything, including the good side, so you might have nothing if it works out. The money was never the goal. If you're too focused on making more money, you will always be just good, even if you have $20 million. Because if you start your journey by just focusing on the money, you're gonna embark on schemes or whatnot that aren't completely you. There's a lot easier ways to make money than to be creative. If you just solve a problem and you work relentlessly at it, and you first put your ideas, your talents, your creativity first, and you want to make something spectacular of yourself, a business that you really love, a piece of art that you really love, music that you really love, express yourself creatively, then the money will come. Maybe you won't make $1 billion, but you will be very wealthy. If you get too caught up on the money, then you're in monetary jail, because all you know how to do is make more money. That's why you see so many millionaires. I'm going to be happy when I get 10 million, and then I'm going to be happy when I get 100 million, and then I'm going to be happy when I get 1 billion. I thought, you just said you was going to be happy at the 10 million. What happened to that? Because that's all they have. So what I'm saying, guys, is that there's a lot of sneaky ways to get stuck in this world of good, and good is so comforting and so warm, but you need to give up everything good in the pursuit of great. You're not going to be sitting there laying there on your deathbed thinking, thank goodness I made it my whole life without failing and I just got by. You're going to be sitting there filled with regret that you did not take the risk for great. And the last thing I'll say about good versus great is a lot of people get stuck in good because they're above average. You're stuck comparing yourself to what the next guy is doing. You're not competing against other people. You're competing against all the infinite versions of yourself. When you go to heaven, maybe you don't even believe in God. You die though, and we'll say you meet a theoretical God. The way I visualize it is that when I die, I get to meet every single version of myself. There's 10,000 Togis in a room, and I have to look at all of them, and I have to be the best one. I have to look at every Togi and say, yeah, mother, you all had the same tools as me. Because, you know, when you're comparing yourself to someone else, it's hard because everyone starts in a different spot. Everyone is given different tools. Everyone has different skills. You know, there's a million factors. If you're looking at all the versions of yourself when you die, you got to look at them and say, yeah, mother, I came out the best. I came out #1. That's the coolest thing ever. And you know what would kill me inside? Is if I died and I look at the room of Togis and there's 30 motherfuckers that outdid me. Even if there's one Togi that did it better than me, I will forever sit in regret that I didn't do what I was supposed to do, that I didn't utilize the tools that God gave me to become the best version of myself. I let fear get in the way. I let self-doubt get in the way. I let other people's opinions of me get in the way. I didn't go for it because I was too scared of what they're gonna think. What some other motherfucker with their own story that doesn't know anything about me, what's he gonna think about me? I let all that bull get to my head and prevent me from taking the step towards great. That sounds like the most miserable death imaginable. You need to strive to walk out of that room of all 100,000 versions of yourself and being the best. And you know what it's supposed to be. God gave you these visions. Whatever your wildest dreams are, these crazy visions that you have, you know, when you're a kid, you can see it very clearly because you think the world's in your palms, and the longer that you're alive, the scarier that it gets. The system hardens you, pushes you into this corner of good, go into this corner of good. What happened to those dreams and those visions that you had as a kid? He put those there for a reason, and I'm telling you, you gotta go chase them, dude. You gotta go seize the day right now. You gotta get out of this comfortable box of good. I love that you're watching my video and supporting me, but dude, my video, stop watching my video, go chase your dreams. It's great that you've worked hard enough to afford a phone and Wi-Fi. You're doing good. You're above average because you're able to watch a Togi video. That's pretty good. You're probably eating a bowl of cereal while you're watching this. You got food too. You got a roof over your head. But you know what you're not yet is great. And I need you to click off this video and become great. Anybody that's going to become great is not watching long YouTube videos. The video, go chase your dreams. Love you guys. Boom.